Hi, Universe Darlings. I hope you're enjoying this new kind of setup. I actually like it. I really do. I'm going to make this quick. This is for the new moon in December the 7th, and it's in Sagittarius. Okay? It's going to happen 2:20 in the morning, I think Eastern time. I'm just going to use my black and white tarot deck by Brian Williams and Michael Gutford. Excuse me. Sorry, I sound perhaps a bit stuffed. This room is very echoey at night. I love it. Anyway, so I'm going to shuffle the deck, and I'm going to pick one card for each sign for this video, okay? I'm a bit stuffy because it's cold. Just gonna shuffle this deck. Now this video may be cut off in different parts because, like, different times of day, because I'm not really sure how much time I have to film this, okay? So I actually don't have much time, so I'm going to pick the first card from the very top after I just shuffled for Aries, and that is the Hermit. Okay? Guess I should flip it up right. You're taking time right now, Aries, to reflect on what is going on in your life. And you have a sort of willpower to make a change for yourself during this time. Usually full moons are like explosive and reflective. New moons bounce back the reflection. So they're kind of internalizing, going within, seeking your own energies within. And I sort of feel like it's a time where you can manifest for yourself, not only in love, but spiritually somehow. I feel like you just need to sit back right now, relax, and just take that time to bring about that awareness of yourself. What is it you want to work on? Okay, whether it be schoolwork, whether it be working on not crying like a baby every time you watch a sad video like me, and then it just triggers a memory, and then you react to something else. And I'm such a crybaby. You guys don't know, like, I secretly cry a lot. And I'm just sensitive in that way, and I just feel like it's almost like you're growing out your beard, like you're maturing, you're developing, and you're taking time to focus on other matters rather than, let's say, matters of the heart, or matters of, am I going to groom myself today? Do you know what I mean? Like, you're more focused and reflecting something else, and what we feel inside is what is reflected ultimately out. So whatever you decide to work on inside now during this new moon period through December 7th, right now it's like in a waning gibbous, I think, the time I'm filming this, but during that time, to the new moon time, you're working on yourself so that when the full moon comes again, that period of time, you can reflect again, you know, you can bounce back out. And it's going to be, the next one is in 2019, I think. So it's a grand way to start the year. So do whatever you have to do to work now on yourself, and then it'll reflect great. So that's for you, Aries. Now I'm going to shuffle. Let's do fire signs first. I might make this into a separate fire sign video. Let's do that. Yeah, I made up my mind. Sorry I'm not posting a lot on here. November, December are usually my slow down times of year. where I can take it easy, take a break, and that's when I usually get sick too. Because I have all this pent-up energy that needed to be released, so I'm not sick, I'm just kind of... Especially you go Christmas shopping, you step out the door, and you're amongst other people, yeah. You get the throat, and you're just like, oh, I'm not used to it. Leos, I just bought this new astrology book. I'll show you next time. I'm too lazy to get it now in my room, but it's so good. I'm learning more about your signs. I'm getting a real grand, broader perspective of what your sign is. Every single sign, and it makes total sense. And there's, when I think of astrology, even when I do these readings, true story, I personalize each sign with one person in my life. That's meant so much to me. There's one friend I had for a long time that was a Gemini, and every time I think of Geminis now, I can't help but think of her because every single trait of a Gemini is within this person, like that I can possibly think of. I have one for Sagittarius, one of my favorite YouTubers. I have one for Cancer, my brother, Pisces, my mother, Virgo, me, you know. Capricorn, my ex. Like, there's just people I think of. Aries, a guy, and actually true story, going off a tangent here, some of you ASMR viewers, hi, poopsies. I wrote Ink of the Mind for a guy I had a crush on in school, and he was an Aries. And he was so different from me, and that poem was about feeling a sort of love for someone, as crazy as it sounds, that you will never have. And the pain and hurt and suffering of that. That's what that poem was about. So that Aries, man, I will never forget in my entire life until I die. So yeah, it's just powerful what astrology is and what it does. So, okay, moving onwards. You Leos have the sun, and it's no surprise you have the sunlight in your sign because you guys are full of sunlight, full of energy, exuberance, and the lions and lionesses, you just love the sun as it bristles and shines on your mane. Your curly hair. A lot of Leos have curly hair, don't they? So this is just you shining bright, exuberating brilliantly, almost like a Sagittarius, just glowing and just showing your humble nature right now. Is a great time to help people. Elder care, hospice care, charity work, community work, picking up the trash on the street before the winter comes and the snow covers it all, you know, and then you see it again in the spring, you know. Now's a good time to do community service, and for you to maybe spend a coin, donate to your favorite charity. It's the holidays, you know, be generous, like Ellen. Ellen the Generous, as Nicki Minaj says. But now's just a time to be your bright self. Now's not the time for you really to sit and be sad like me. I'm not sad, I promise. I'm just missing someone. But now is the time to just progress forward in a sense where you can show and shine yourself now. Like, now's, you're polished yourself this year, and now's the time to really reflect and show that. Bounce it off like a full moon, okay? So it's the opposite. You don't want to be like inwards. You want to go out now. You want to reflect your fiery sign energy, okay? That's what I'm seeing for Leo. Short and simple and sweet. Just a beautiful time to be exuberant, outgoing, maybe socialize with people, have some drinks, have fun. You deserve it. It's been a hell of a year for you, I have a feeling. Have fun. Okay, you deserve it. Dang. Okay. Let's move on. Don't be a shut-in like me. Oh, these cards. Getting better at shuffling them. You know, even if you have to spend that extra coin. I know, like, sometimes Leos have a hard time holding on to funds. Like, they'll pass through a lot of funds in their life, but have a hard time holding on to it. Well, don't hold on to it. Right now, at least, you know, now the universe is like forgiving you. It's just a perfect time to let go. to reflect. Okay. Oh, dang it. These never shuffle the way I want. Okay. Let's look into Sagittarius. Okay. The one I've been thinking of this whole time. The answer to my prayers. Yeah, just as I thought. The Hanged Man. You're kind of maybe depressed right now, or gonna be shifting into depression. See the sun and the moon transition. You're kind of gonna feel lopsided. You're gonna feel unwell, uneasy, maybe. You might feel sort of swollen, puffy, bloated. I don't know. Some of you may feel like there's a burden or weight on you, on your shoulders. You want to carry all that weight from down below. I feel like it's from your hips below, the weight or the pain, upwards. Like you'd rather shift it to this upper portion of your body than the lower portion of your body. That's what I'm getting for some of you. Some of you may be in and out of clinic or hospital right now. Take it easy, be careful. Sagittarius tend to be sometimes like a little, clumsy. It happens, bump into things, stub your toe, whatever. Cut yourself an accident. And it's just like breaking a branch off a tree. You feel like when you are handicapped in one area, then you can't do, or you try to grow in another area instead to compensate for that, because you can't just be still, like bedridden. It makes you kind of uneasy, and so you want to be moving and active at this time. So which you try your best to do, but I feel like you don't want to overdo it right now, especially during a transition period like this, like a new moon. So and the holidays coming up, you don't want to overdo anything. You don't want to literally break a leg. You want to have like good luck, not that kind of break a leg, like the other break a leg. Sorry if I'm talking 100 miles a minute. I'm just I'm getting visions of words in my head and pictures in my head, and I just say what I see, and then through the cards, power. So I feel like it's the opposite of this, where you can't really root yourself right now. You have to kind of get up and get moving and be active, okay? Oh my God, had I known my hair was that messy this whole time, girl. Okay, so you just have to be sort of confident in yourself and trust yourself and your body right now and your spirit that you can do what needs to be done to get things done in your life. And staying around and being bedridden is not the best thing. When you're sick, sometimes the best thing to do is get up, get a glass of orange juice. You may not feel the energy to do so sometimes, but that's okay. You just have to sometimes force yourself to pick up yourself, go for a walk, maybe outside. Sagittarians love the nature. They need to be in the rural kind of community, so they need to kind of interact with the spirit of animals and connect and find themselves again, okay? Working all the time is not going to do you any good at this time. Thinking too much about money problems is not going to do any good right now. You need to kind of shift your energy away from that sort of focus and thought right now, and then progress will move and help you move forward. Anyway, you have some luck in your hands even when it comes to money, so you don't need to worry so much about that right now, or finances, or whatever it is that may be shifting. Maybe something in your business is changing and you're not too happy about it. You need to kind of focus on what's to come, and you are a naturally positive person, so that's definitely going to happen. So you need to just shift that energy. That's all. You're just kind of feeling maybe a little stagnancy, not so much decay, but don't become like that hypochondriac person that's like worrisome, fearful. You're not that. You're not that. You just kind of droop down a little bit, but you need to pick that back up, and you have supporting people around you who can help you do that for sure. So confide in them, trust in them, and they will help move you forward along with life's journey. So that's what I'm seeing for the new moon. Guys, thank you for watching. These are the fire signs of Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. I hope you enjoyed. Hope this was resonating for you and pretty accurate. Let me know in the comments below, and subscribe and hit the bell for more readings. I hope I could keep filming like this, but I need to go. Someone's coming home soon, so I will see you guys in the next one.